Hi, this is Happy Bird from happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you a lot of really pretty ornaments here, and these were so easy to make. You could turn these into tags if you wanted to as well. I'll show you in the back. Now this particular image was purchased from a seller on Etsy, and her shop name is The Curious Wonderland. Okay, and I'll be sure to give you her link on my blog at happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com. Just scroll past all my patterns, and when you see photos of all of these tags, the link will be there. Now, you can purchase this image and use it in a craft to sell, but you can't purchase the image just to sell the image. Okay? So if you have any questions on that, please be sure to message me and I'll clarify that for you. So I thought this was really cute with the little old-fashioned ice skates, and these were unbelievably easy to put together. Now the rest of these were purchased, the image was purchased from Creative Belle to turn into a craft, which I did here. And this is a little teacup. I thought that was so pretty. And as you can tell, these are nice and stiff. These would make lovely little gift tags to put in a pretty box and give them to someone who would appreciate them. Here we go, little angel. I thought that was pretty too. And this one here. Okay, and I will also include a link to Creative Belle's images that I just showed you. Okay, so with that said, stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how to put these together. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is some photo paper. I love this Walgreens brand photo paper. It's for inkjet printers, and it's the 8.5 by 11 glossy photo paper. And I especially like the fact that it's instant dry. So there's 25 sheets in here, okay? Now I'm not saying you have to use this, I'm just saying this is what I use because I really love it. Okay, and the next thing you're going to need is some 110-pound white cardstock, all right? And I do have a link for the cardstock that I use. I just buy a few sheets. I think there's like 25 sheets on Amazon because I don't use a ton. But if you want to buy more, of course you can purchase more. I'm not sure if they have 110-pound cardstock at the craft stores. I would think so. You might want to check it out. Okay. So all of the links that I have will be on my blog at happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and that includes the images that I purchased from Etsy. Okay, so I'll have the links there as well. Okay, so with that said, we're going to work with these two images right here for the little Christmas ornaments. And this is the cute little ice skate one that I just love, that I purchased from The Curious Wonderland right here. And of course her link will also be on my blog at happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and I'll show you how I printed these out photo size at the very end of the video. If you stay tuned after I sign off, then I can show you how I did it, and it's super easy. I just reduced it to photo size. And this is from Creative Belle. I thought this was really cute. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of the Beacon Fabri-Tac glue on the back of this and just stick it right to the cardstock. And by the way, I did cut these out with my paper cutter, okay? So it'll be nice and even. Okay. And I'm just going to, by the way, make sure your hands are washed and clean before you use these photos. This is the little teacup. Put that here just like that. Now I'm going to allow this to dry for about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll be back to cut them out. Okay, so now we're going to cut these out with scissors. Let me get my other scissors here. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this like this. And I'm just going to, you can also cut this with your paper cutter if you like, but I can do this fine if I'm slow. There we go. Just like that. And then we're going to cut this side. Okay, see, it's the first one, and it's nice and thick. I should say sturdy, not thick. That's the wrong word. Okay. Just going to cut this right here. Alright. Alright. Here we go, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. And okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place some little rhinestones here. It's best to use the 6mm rhinestone. That's just the perfect size for these. Now this is by the Paper Studio. I didn't pay $2.99 for this. I waited until all of the Paper Studio items were on sale at Hobby Lobby, which happens about twice a month, and you get everything for half off. So these are kind of a little rainbow type. What do you call them? Adhesive gems. My mind went blank there for a minute. And this is another Paper Studio brand. I was using the smaller ones, and as you can see, I'm almost out. And if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you, you can go to Michael's, and they have a lot of really pretty 6mm adhesive rhinestones by the Recollections brand. So that's just a little tip. Try to find a good quality rhinestone though, because it'll make all the difference in the world. These stick really well to this. So I'm just going to place a little rhinestone like this. Oops, you know what? I need to lower this. Okay, sorry about that. First thing you're going to do is place a rhinestone in each corner. And I'm just going to place this right here. Oop. Like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to place this right here. Right in the corner. And I'm just going to show you on this one card because I don't want to have to make you sit through the second card. Okay, and then you're going to take two like this, and you're going to place it right here. So it's like a little triangle on each corner. Okay. And I'll get two more of these. And I love how this shines. Like I said, it does make all the difference in the world. To have quality rhinestones. Okay. And here. And then the last one. Okay. It's just like this right here. Okay. So as you can see, it's already starting to look really pretty. Now the next thing that we're going to do on this, let me help you with this. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, is the glitter. This is the Stickles brand glitter glue in diamond, and they do have these at the craft stores. They usually sell them in packages of 3, and if you just want the individual bottle, you can purchase them on, I believe, Amazon as well as eBay. And that's another diamond one here. And what you're going to do with this is you're just going to take your time and just kind of look at the picture, okay? Let me move this down a little bit. And you don't want to cover the item, you just want to give it a little bit of sparkle. Like here's a little rose here, and I'm just going to dab it and just barely squeeze, so it just gives it that little bit of sparkle. And always use the iridescent type of glitter glues, okay? And then see, same with here. Gonna give this a little sparkle, move it around a little bit with a nozzle. Okay. Here's another little pretty rose. Now the ice skates, I might put a little bit here just on the shoe part. And so I'm just going to take this all the way up to the top like that, and then And same with this. I'm moving it around here with my nozzle. I'm not covering up the shoelaces or anything like that. I'm going to go around the little button here on the skates. And this will flatten once it dries, so don't worry too much about that. I mean, the glitter glue will flatten on the image. Okay, and I think maybe a little tiny bit here on the snow. Just like that. Alright, so I'm going to pick this up. So I'm just going to show you. Like I said, once it dries, it'll be really pretty. Okay? Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on the little bird once I put the little rhinestones on it. In fact, you know, I might as well just go ahead and put the rhinestones on, and if you don't want to watch this part with the second one, you can just skip on ahead. And I'm just going to be placing this in the corner. Like that. I'm going to be going to Hobby Lobby again on Friday, this Friday. And I'm going to pick up some more of these rhinestones because I know they have the Paper Studio rhinestones half off right now through Saturday. Okay. I curl that under that little sticky adhesive part under the rhinestone. And then right here, make sure you press down that rhinestone. You know, once you place this, just like that. Just make sure you press it down like that. Okay? And then we'll work on the glitter part of this teacup. See how it kind of sticks out there? Sometimes it stretches. I just curve it underneath like that, and then it's fine. And press. And then last one. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're going to place this right here. Alright, and then I'm going to press this like that. Alright, so I'm going to take some more of this diamond stickles. And looking at the picture, I'm going to be putting, just kind of dotting this on the rose. I love the roses in these pictures, they're so pretty. Okay, go on all the way around. Alright, and then up here as well. I'm going to go around like that. And let's see, maybe the little tiny flowers, the blue ones and the white ones, just put a little bit of sparkle in the middle. just like that. Okay, so I'm thinking this looks really pretty. Oh, and maybe down here by the roses, just a dab of sparkle. And then right here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think this looks good just like this. Don't want too much. Yeah, maybe a little bit here in the cup. Not across the words, but kind of around it. Just a little bit on the white. Yeah, like that. Okay, there, that looks good. That's it. You don't want to do too much. Okay, so I'm going to allow this to dry. And I will tell you that this does take a little while to dry, so don't stick your fingers in it too soon to make sure that it's dry. I'm going to place a tabletop fan on low, and I'll place these cards a little bit of, well, a distance away so they can dry a little bit faster. And then once they're all dried, we'll do the rest. And it really is easy to do these cards, and they're so pretty. So stay tuned and we'll be back. Okay, so here we go. Here are some pretty little cards. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these little Dollar Tree hearts and put it on each one of the cards. Okay, let me open up this bottle of Fabri-Tac. Alright. And I'm just going to put the teeniest amount, just like that. And then I'm going to place this right here. Like that. Okay. And so for this one, I think I'm going to put the little heart down here. So maybe down here. Oop, like that. Just like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place this little seam binding bow, and I just took some seam binding and tied it in a little bow, and I'm going to place that down here on this card, and this on this card here, and then I'm going to put a little rhinestone in the middle. Now, if you don't want to use the seam binding, you can take like some lace. This is a real light pink lace, and you can also use that if you'd like to do that. Okay. Okay, so while I was recording on how I did the back, for some reason it just didn't record, so I'm going to insert this right now in the middle of the video. Okay, so when we left off, I was about ready to glue a rhinestone here in the middle of the bow with Fabri-Tac, which I did, and I used one of these rhinestones here from the Paper Studio. Okay, and then on the back I took a 1/4 inch wide organza ribbon, and I cut it at 6 inches. And all I did was just place the very tip one on top of the other, and I put a dot of Fabri-Tac, you know, on the card here, and just glued that on. And then these are some ultra fine glittery fun foam type snowflakes, and I just put glue in the middle and a little bit of glue here on the stems, and then I glued that on. And then at the very last, I glued the largest rhinestone here in the middle. And the sticker down here that says Merry Christmas, I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and this was half price when I bought it. And they have 40 pieces in here, and it's really nice because it's clear. So, and I just put that sticker at the bottom. So that's all I did to the backs. Okay, so we'll go on with the rest of the video. Okay, so here are all our beautiful tags, and I'll show you this one. Little skates. I thought that was really cute. I'm going to be buying some more images too from the Curious Wonderland. I think it turned out really pretty. So I'm going to put this over here. The rest of these images here, of course, are by Creative Bow. And I'll show you these. A little angel. I thought that turned out very pretty. And then the little teacup with a little bird on it. See, this isn't necessarily Christmas, but you can make it Christmassy, which is what I did. I thought that was pretty with the reindeer and the roses. And then another little angel here by the Christmas tree. At least I think it's an angel. Yeah, it's got wings, so it's an angel. Okay. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and God bless you. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Okay, so here I pulled up the 8x10 image. So I'm going to kind of zoom into the corner here, my computer, and you can see where it says File, Print, Email, Burn, and Open. You're going to click on Print, and then you're going to click Print. Okay, and when you do that, and this opens right here, okay, and where it says Paper Type, you're going to click on that, and it gives you different options for your paper. I put photo paper, best quality, okay, because we're printing it out on photo paper. And then you're going to scroll down, and right here where it says Wallet, you're going to click on that. Now, let's say you want 3 images, so you're going to click on the arrow. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. And then 9. We'll do a whole page. 9 instead of 3 images. And this little check mark here, when I uncheck it, you can see everything kind of shrinks, gets smaller. You don't want that. So just leave it checked like that, where it says Fit Picture to Frame. Okay? And then you just click Print. And then you're done. Now, if you want to have less copies, let's say 3 copies, then that's what you do. You just move it, the arrow down here. Okay, so it's pretty easy. So, I hope this helped. So take care, and God bless.